Welcome back. Episode 12, The Garage Squad. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, what's cracking?
Oh, same old shit. How you been?
Hot.
It is fucking hot.
It's hot in this garage right
is.
now, actually. I was like sitting here, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm a little warm. I'm a little warm.
My pit's got a little, and you're not
dude.
sweating yet, but you know it's coming.
You feel it.
Yeah.
Got a little something.
My face gets hot. I'm like, yeah.
Well, even when I was getting ready right now, everyone's like, you're not going to wear pants or like a jacket? I'm like, it's fucking hot.
Plus, we got fucking high beam up there.
That's true.
Right down
We do
on
have
us.
fucking 2 lightsaber light bulbs and that one.
That light,
That's
those
pretty-
are hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Like when if you put your
Is
hand
it?
up against
Is
it.
it? I think it's
Not hot
LED
as
though,
fuck.
right?
No, that's like when we first started recording, that thing, we're like, fuck, it's cold in here. Then we got hot because that fucking
Oh,
thing.
shit.
I think if you put
Well,
your
I
hand
looked
in
at it
front
and
of
I can't see now, so there's that.
I looked up at it
Yeah,
too, and
I
I'm
can't.
kind of seeing.
I'm trying to look at you and I
You
can't,
can't
see
see
you.
in
I'm
general
looking at
anyway.
you and you have like a Cyclops fucking
when you blink really hard when you do that, and you just see like all the fucking
Yeah, that's
dots
yeah.
and shit.
I'm tripping. But yeah, I'm good, man. What's up with you, man? How are you?
I'm good. Shit, just been real. Fucking normal shit, day to day. Nothing really too exciting.
That's it? Just standard Cole life, huh?
No, I mean, well, shit. Actually,
That's okay.
I lied.
My life's
My
just
fucking-
my life's boring.
Well, I got a graduating middle schooler next week, going into high school, so that's
Cool.
exciting.
Yeah, I mean that's super cool.
Yep.
How does that make you feel as a dad?
Fucking time flies even faster now.
Does it make you sad?
Of course.
Like I feel like,
Excited, sad, joyful, all of it. Like, yeah, oh, my little boy growing up, but I'm excited. I'm stoked. Like, fucking high school is some of the best memories and years of life.
yeah, I mean, well, fucking last episode we went back to high school and we
Right.
I mean, if you watch
Well-
that, you
Well, if he makes good decisions, but no, I think high school is some of the best memories with your friends doing random shit before life really hits you, like
True.
your job or college, whatever.
yeah, you don't have
course
that
may
like
be.
responsibility, but you still have like the independence.
It's like the last,
So, like,
the last leg
do-
of life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true because you really do get to live that era of life where you're just like, there's some like responsibility when it comes to like school and everything else, but then also you can kind of just
no bills
fuck
yet,
around. Also, like,
Yeah.
you can just do whatever, and it like also doesn't matter.
and then getting a license, doing
Yeah.
all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna become exciting. But yeah, he's going into high school. Taylor's graduating, going into 6th grade. Shit's coming quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll be here.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, Bria's will start kindergarten next year.
That's a big.
She just
Crazy.
she just missed the cusp.
Is she gonna be
she's-
older?
She'll be the older.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was like the older like for me when I was in school, I was the older one. So when I hit like 18, I was all,
First homie that
I'll
could
buy you Swishers.
I was about to say
I'll buy you
Swishers,
Swishers, cigarettes, whatever you need. I got you, bro.
Nowadays, kids can't experience.
Yeah, you can't even do that. You got to be
21.
fucking
You turn
21.
18 and you're like, well, what changes?
Yeah.
Well, you're an adult.
And then now
Yeah,
it's
that's
That's
it.
it.
now it's even more gay, and you can't even buy anything that's like flavored. It's all
Right.
just plain
Yeah, can I get tobacco
Can I get-
leaf?
dirt. Thanks, but
What was I gonna say? No, how you doing? Good.
solid. Yeah, same.
Nothing new. It's fucking boring.
Yeah, my life's pretty boring.
I mean, it's
No,
a lot.
I'm in a fucking grind right now, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just three
Work,
little
work,
little
work,
ones
work.
and work, bro. Like just getting the grasp of work and a whole
forget-
new trade.
And forgetting to post clips.
Yeah, and not posting shit
Yeah.
for our dude and not being on top of it for
what
the
happened. I
fuck-
was like, oh, it's the right time to post clips and shit. You just
What a-
totally forgot.
What a fucking dick. Yeah, I did forget. 100%. Yeah, no,
It's
you're
all
right.
good.
You're right. Kenji called me out on it today, and I was like, oh fuck. And then I wanted to be like, oh, Kenji never sent me the clip, and then I scrolled back up and I was like, oh
Like,
fuck, it's right here.
It's right there. Damn.
But
I worked really hard on that clip.
yeah,
you work,
tell.
you work pretty hard on a lot of clips,
kidding.
so they come out
It's
good.
all
Fuck
shitty.
you, dude. You make the clips.
My face is he's probably like, fuck you, dick. I just been like busy but I do got to get on top of it. I realize that I'm like, fuck, I keep like forgetting little shit here and there, which I wasn't doing before but have been doing lately. But yeah, we'll get on top of it.
You know what you're good at though?
Pissing you off.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, you told me earlier today, and I've been waiting to have this conversation all day. It's been
It's so
eating at me.
It's so petty, but I think he does it on fucking purpose. But I could be wrong. Because you don't piss me off a lot. It's all jokes, but it gets under my fucking skin
Oh, this is like legit. It really gets under your skin.
for a split second, and then I'm like, that it doesn't bother me.
Oh, this is good to know.
So we'll be having a full conversation, texting, and then you'll be like, showing me something you did or something you made or something where you got something. And I was like, that's cool. How'd you do it? How do you always fucking respond to me?
I don't know. How do I respond to you?
Fucking Google it. Every fucking time. And I'm like, dude, we're talking about it. Just fucking tell me how you did it.
Is this because you asked about the picture that I made for us the other day?
That was one of them. And it's happened multiple times before. We'll be on a conversation and you'll be like, I was like, dude, that's sick. How'd you do that? He's all, Google it. I'm like, you can just fucking tell me how you did it.
I did tell you.
And then you're like, look it up. And I was like, is it this? You're
Did I
like,
not
no.
tell you the fucking...
After I researched it, you're like, it's the first one on there. And I look and I was like, is it this? You're like, no. I'm like, well, that's the first one on my Google. Like,
Mind you, I all I did was just chat GPT the fucking image.
you told me that later on.
And then so he asked me, he's like, hey, how did you make that image? And my first response back was lube tube.
Instantly.
And he's like, what is that? And I'm all, Google it, hoping that a porn website would pop up. Didn't
no, I
pop
knew
up.
LoopTube was bullshit.
Yeah, I was just trying to fuck with you.
No shit.
So that pisses you off, huh?
Like I said, it's petty and it gets it because I was asking you something before, and you're like, just fucking Google it. I'm like, we're talking about it right
but
now.
My theory is in the time that it takes you to text me and me to respond, because I can't always respond right away. You could have just Googled
we're
it.
in a mid conversation. I'm not just gonna be like, dude, oh, you're actually talking? Cool. Let's
Yeah,
talk
but the
about it.
thing is, you have like the internet at your fingertips.
Or I could ask you,
You could and get that answer.
and
out
I
of me.
do, and it's just fucking Google.
Yeah,
it.
well, whose fault is it for asking then? If you know
it's
what
my
answer,
fault for asking.
maybe.
Just fucking tell me. You should be like, oh, Chat GPT. Oh, it's this website.
I don't know. I guess I like fucking with you a little
Oh,
bit. That's
this
the,
app.
I think that's the part of it.
No,
I
know.
I just like messing.
It
with
doesn't really piss me off, but I was just like, this motherfucker.
You. No, I
Getting
can see
under
how that would be
fucking
annoying,
skin.
because that would annoy me too. Actually, maybe I'll be better about it. I won't.
He ain't gonna be fucking
I'm
better
not
about
gonna be
this
better
shit.
about it. Google it, bro. Get good. Get good.
I ain't good enough to get good.
That's gonna be on the back of the next Garage Squad shirt.
Get
Google
good.
it.
Google it.
Google it.
Hey Google, can you Google it? Hey,
That's not a bad idea.
Hey Google.
Are we even?
We
on
can't
Google?
put Google on our shit. I don't
What if
think.
there's 3 O's?
Google?
Google it.
Google it.
Fucking Evan's got a PhD from Google University.
No shit.
Do I?
Trying to keep me to go back to the website.
Bro, the thing is, the internet knows more than I do. So ask the
But
internet.
you already did it. For me, like I said, you said, oh, it's the first one. I named off 4 and they're like, it's none of those. I'm like, then what the fuck? It's like 19th down. You already did the research. Just fucking tell me.
It's not research. I just put it in chat.
You didn't tell me you
Chat
did
to
that
chat.
till after that.
That's the new AI Evan has.
Yeah, chat.
GPT.
It's
Chat.
Chat
It's
GPT.
fucking chat GPT, dude. Fucking A.
My
dude.
mom is Jack.
My mom is. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think your age is showing, dude. I think you're just old as fuck.
When a friend
I'm
can
just
tell me, just tell me.
I guess you're right.
I
I'm
know.
not a friend though, so
Yeah, you're closer than that.
I'm a fucking brother.
You are a
So I'm
brother.
gonna be a brother about it.
Brother.
Hey, brother.
How you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just part of my dickness. I think that's just part of
Thickness?
my dickness. That's part of who I is.
Thickums.
That's part of it's part of who I is. You know what I mean? It's a little something. But yeah, my bad, dude. I'm sorry I pissed you off.
It's all good. I still love
I'm
you.
sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time, because it also brings me joy to just know that you could have Googled it and you don't. So
Just throw me a red flag, referee.
because my stripes, dude. No fucking. I think their stripes go the other way, dude.
Do they?
Yeah.
That shows how much I fucking
Yeah, I
watch.
look like fucking Hamburglar right now, if anything. Fuck you. I joked on myself
Are
better,
they
bitch.
vertical? No.
Yeah, they are, dude.
Yeah, that's
Google, look it up. Look it up.
You got
dude,
fucking-
you have
yeah,
the
Google
computer.
it, dude.
Hey, dude. Hey, can you fucking Google it, dude?
He's like, that's why I paid you to Google shit, dude.
I mean, we don't pay him
I'm getting
at all.
paid. Yeah, they're vertical.
They are, right?
They're vertical. Damn. Unless you're soccer and they're just yellow.
Yeah, or pink. They wear bright pink. Speaking of soccer, did you see what fucking happened at the SDFC game the other day?
Did.
I didn't see what happened.
Were you there?
I was there, dude. We took the kids.
Wait, what? What happened?
Bro,
I'm out of the
so we played LA Galaxy, which anytime
Yeah, it's-
SD plays any LA team, it's like super big rivalry shit.
yeah.
Dude, so I walk in the stadium and you know what? Let me go back a little bit. So we decided, let me rewind a little bit. Let me tell a little bit of a story here. So we were like, fuck it. You know what? This is games like early. It's at like 1:30. Most of the games are like late, like 7:30, like at night. So we can never really take the kids.
Hmm.
So we were like, it's an early game. Let's get there early. Let's like tailgate, have a good time, you know, just with the kids.
Yeah.
So we got McDonald's. My brother-in-law and I set up. My two sister-in-laws were there, and we were just like, all the kids were just like running around having a good time.
Do you have to
Sick.
buy like because you have season tickets?
Mhm.
Do you have to buy extra, or do you have to like void your
So-
season tickets to get like everybody?
So we
to go?
bought the ticket. I'm like cool with the guy that sits next to me.
Mhm.
So I hit him up and was like, "Hey, do you have a ticket that are like, are you selling your ticket?" And he was, so we got his
Shit.
ticket.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. And then
Nice.
the row in front of us, it's my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law have 2 seats, and then it's like all their friends that they like played soccer with. So one of the families ended up not going to the game, so we bought their tickets too,
dope.
so the kids could have their seats. But kids like 2 and under can get in free.
Because you put them on your lap.
Yeah,
and shit.
so
Yeah.
we got Gigi in for free. We just had to buy Bria's ticket, which was sick. But
Just tell her playoff is 2 years old.
yeah,
She'd be
right.
like, I'm 3.
Yeah, she really would be. Yeah, she'd be like, I'm almost 4 actually.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, but yeah, so we just did that, which was like super cool because it was like such a fun experience to like do that with them, and yeah, I don't know, just watch them have like fun and just like run around, and they actually did really well for like the game too. They sat. We pretty much stayed the whole game, but so we walking into the stadium, and I like look over to the right, and there's like fences up. And I'm like, what? That's weird.
They're
And
not normally there?
No, they're not normally there. It's like open. You just, you know how you would walk around like a coliseum or a stadium. You can just walk around.
Right.
But there's like fences up. And I'm like, what the fuck? And there's that black stuff. Like, so you can't see
Mesh?
through it.
Oh, weird.
And then I look up where the visitors sit, and there's the same shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. They don't want like us like,
segregating you
interact.
guys.
Yeah, they don't want us like interacting.
There's different tickets.
So they'll sell like visitor tickets.
Oh, I mean that's what they do like in Europe.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the same reason.
Exactly.
So you're not sitting next.
well, fucking in Europe, you'll get stabbed. Like they'll.
Yeah,
kill
they're
you.
like brawling.
Yeah, they'll
in
fucking
the
kill you.
stands and
Do you think that's almost worse though? Like, let's hoard all these people and all these people versus
No,
like
you have to do
random
that.
sporadic.
Dude, in like in Mexico where it's like crazy, bro. They're like caged in.
Oh,
Yeah, soccer's like the only sport where they do typically try to separate the fans because, dude, there's fans and fanatics.
right.
There's fucking people that.
Well, there's
you know,
there's clubs that are like he said, like fanatic
Yeah.
like clubs that will go
like some
to
gang
games
shit.
and like fight people
Yeah.
and stab people and kill people because they root for the other.
Sounds
team.
like Raider fans.
Not even. Maybe when we were Oakland.
Yeah.
Now we're fucking Vegas. We're just like
it's party, bro.
we're trendy, dude. Not even fucking lame ass Vegas. They were better in Oakland. Vegas is fine. I have no problem with Vegas. It's just I
He's a
don't know.
Chargers fan now. I'm sorry.
Him rooting for a San Diego team that's not soccer. Come on now.
No.
Sorry, I'm gonna let you
Couldn't
get
be
back
me.
to it, but I did have to say something that was really funny to me. Is like Evan posting almost like a beat LA, but for soccer. But Evan's a Dodgers fan, and well, I mean we're both Dodgers fans.
Right.
To be fair,
Yeah,
I want to throw
true.
you under like that. But it's funny because me and Evan are always kind of like these fucking Padres fans. He's so fucking obsessed with this. and then this
Now the
guy-
other side.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it's like fucking LA guys,
Yeah.
dude. or
I mean, to be
fucking-
fair, I have no thing with the city. People
Of course
tend to
not.
think like
Of course.
you love like LA. Like I could give a fuck about LA.
It's just the team.
I just like
it's
the
not
team.
The city.
Yeah.
But people like to take it the
agree.
way they want to take
People
it.
think they're like, oh, you're a Dodgers fan. Like,
Right.
did you not grow up here? It's like, yeah,
I did,
it's
but
just the
it's the
team I
just
grew
the
up.
team I liked when I was a child.
and I know some people that are like, oh, if you're not raised here, like, why are you rooting for? Yeah, hunt. Why are you rooting
gotta-
for
you
other
gotta-
teams?
You gotta chug that.
Yeah,
gold.
take
Why are you rooting for other
rip that.
teams?
5 seconds.
This fucking
fucking mush mouth.
I guess your gargle didn't help you, huh?
it did. I haven't been fucking
Okay, but
scratching.
back to
Okay, so
the segregation.
yeah, dude,
of
fences wild. Okay, so the game's going on. Their visitor section loud, very loud, and I was
Packed?
like, whoa, because usually we're super loud because like we now have chants and our section's going off, but like kind of where I sit opposite of where our fan section is, so like they're loud, but I'm closer to the visitors. They're fucking loud, and I'm like, holy shit, they're fucking
Like
going.
chants or
chants, drums, the whole thing,
Yeah.
all game. It's loud. I'm like, dang. They go up 1-0. We're like, fuck.
Pretty
Not
quiet.
good. Yeah, not good. We score immediately after.
Nice.
Sick. Lose our minds. So we left at like, I don't know, maybe like the 75th minute or so, because we were like, all right, kids are tired.
It was tied at that point.
Yeah, we're tied. So like, let's get the fuck out of here before it gets wild because it's packed. So we leave and we're driving home, and I get I'm just following the game on my phone pretty much. And it's like we score in like the 95th minute.
Oh, hell.
And just like from the clips I saw, it was like the stadium just went fucking ape shit.
Erupted.
Well, apparently the people in the top corner didn't like it and got real upset. So where it was separated off, that whole row, you know how like the stairs go up and there's usually like a railing that splits the two like sections?
Yeah.
There was security all the way down that.
Oh, fuck.
The people ran past it.
Just charge.
The Galaxy fan?
Galaxy fans and SDFC fans were just fucking in the nosebleeds getting after it.
I mean, there's a certain type of people that are in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Dude,
So-
what I saw wasn't a fight. It was a fucking madhouse brawl.
Yeah, it was people getting thrown
It
down
was, like,
fucking
hundreds of
stairs.
people. Like,
What?
was there like a top level right there?
Yeah, that's
there
the
was
top.
some guy that like I swear he was getting close to falling over the side. I'm like, dude, if they start throwing
Well,
people,
I mean,
You're
as
gonna
of
die if you fall off of this.
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
as of today, I guess the MLS and like Snapdragon had like done their research and like banned like 33 people.
That's it.
I was gonna say that seems low.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty low, but they're also working with LA Galaxy to like work identify people as well to like these people aren't allowed at games anymore.
Not like it matters, but did they cause it? Did like they full started
you
it?
know, the thing is I don't know who started what.
It's probably a bit of
I think
both.
it's both. I think both.
It's never just
It's never
one.
just one. It's hard.
It's easy to like when you're the home team, be like, oh, these fucking assholes.
Right.
It's,
But you could
Come on,
easily just
dude.
be sitting there chirping, talking shit.
Oh,
That's
and you know they
true.
were.
That's true.
I
So,
would be.
yeah,
You would be.
fuck
Most
yeah.
people are, but it's friendly. I'm not gonna fucking fight.
no,
someone over it.
yeah.
Dude, I remember just like seeing those clips, and I was telling my brother, and I was like, dude, if I was there up in that section, I'm throwing somebody, dude, easily. I don't give a fuck.
If you can get away with just
If
like
I
a
can get away
solid
with it,
punch,
yeah, just
Right.
I'm throwing one and getting the fuck out of there.
just
That's
somehow
always
that-
fucking not. It's not a fear of mine, but like getting in fights like that in a stadium where there's like railing.
Yeah,
like
you
that,
get knocked off balance, bro. You don't know how far you're falling.
Dude,
That's
and
what I'm
you're
saying.
drunk.
And you're buzzed.
You're
like
falling down the stairs.
fuck,
Yeah, you're
and then
it's
you're
bad. It could
falling over
be,
people.
could
and
be all bad.
And
Yeah.
you know why I think it's crazy? There was probably a lot of Galaxy fans because obviously Galaxy has been around much longer.
Yeah, way longer.
They
Dude,
have like a very established fan base.
Oh,
Like, I
big
went to
time.
Galaxy games when like middle school.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
You know,
they've
they
been.
had their indoor team and they had like the
Mhm.
MLS.
Yeah, they're like
team,
one.
right?
I think they're like one of the longest.
Am I wrong? Did they have both?
What?
I think they had an indoor soccer team.
Oh, I don't know
and
about that.
You have the computer.
MLS team. I don't care.
Is this
Yeah, he's like, I don't give. a
is this
fuck about
San
that.
Diego's first year?
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
it's our inaugural.
What took
season.
them so long?
Well, they announced it 2 years ago.
But
Yeah, I
you have
think
to
so.
build a team and do all that.
Yeah, you gotta like go through, do your licensing and rights and all that bullshit. I don't
Get you
know,
into
all
the
that
schedules and
bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, and then fit it into the schedule.
Dude.
And then they do like an expansion draft where you can go in and take players from teams. Like you're allowed to like we're holding on to these players, but all of these other players are up for grabs.
I
And then
wondered
that team
about
can-
that.
Yeah,
like
so
when
you
you're a new team, because it's kind of unprecedented in like MLB or like recently, like
Right.
you don't just bring a new team into the NFL.
Yeah, well, it's the same like
Or, like-
NHL did the same thing. They do expansion drafts where they're like, okay, so you can put like each team is allotted like a certain amount of like blocks. That's like you can't take these players. So we
build
have
the team.
say we have 4 blocks or 5 blocks.
Yeah.
We're not gonna let you take our goalie. We're not gonna let you take this person, this person, and this person.
Is it because they're
everyone else-
But everyone
contracted?
else, it's like you can take up.
Even
for
though they're
grabs.
under contract.
I think you absorb their contract.
Oh.
So I think you take
shit.
what they bring.
Yeah.
So then you also as a team have to be smart about who you take because you can't just be like, well, that's the best player, that's the best player, that's the best
You
player.
can't just
'Cause-
shark the best
yeah,
player
'cause
from
then
every team.
you're
Build
just-
a super team
Yeah,
and shit.
no, but you can also build really solid teams, and SDFC's been fucking lights out.
Yeah.
We're like, I don't know, 5th in the West right now or something like that.
You want to hear a funny story? I remember like way back, I think in like middle school, I was in LA with some family at a Galaxy game. And my cousin's a dumbass, and we had popcorn, and he was like, dude, I don't know why I wasn't doing it, but his dad, like, probably just drunk and like didn't care. And my cousin's like throwing popcorn at this guy's head and like going like this, and then just going,
Oh my
Oh yeah,
and the guy like turned around a couple times. The fuck? Fucking popcorn,
Yeah,
like being
yeah,
thrown
yeah,
at my head.
yeah.
It was like he's like bald. Dude, my cousin does it like a few more times, and you can see him increasingly getting like more and more.
Oh, of
mad.
course.
yeah, I would be pissed
And
too.
at one point, the guy stands up, turns around, and just goes,
Not knowing who
yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
is
he's
doing
just
it.
like, yeah, fuck you.
everyone
Yeah,
fuck.
oh, yeah.
That's like my funniest like MLS
That's-
memory,
yeah,
like
it's
going to
pretty-
one of the games and like just all of us just being like,
Yeah, that I mean,
Trying to stay stone faced.
yeah,
dude.
As you
Yeah.
see him getting pissed, you're just like sitting there, just like, fuck, don't laugh,
as an
don't
adult,
laugh.
it's like, dude, that's so fucked up. That
Right.
you're doing
Yeah,
that.
'cause I would
But
be
as like
pissed.
a middle school
Yeah.
kid, like you gotta imagine like your son would be fucking cracking up with his buddies.
Crying about it,
Yeah.
laughing, dude.
And you're just like,
If some guy stands up and just goes like, "Fuck you guys,"
Right.
fuck everybody, because no one even burnt us out.
oh,
Yeah, if
if they're
everyone
all
played
on
it,
your side.
yeah, everyone
yeah.
played it
Nobody
cool.
was like, "It's these kids."
Right.
Like, they were just like everyone was just.
And this
kinda
dude's with the
laughing.
popcorn, fucking just munching it.
And he turns around, he's all,
Prove it, bitch.
That's fucking funny.
Well, damn, that's crazy,
yeah, it was. I mean, I'm glad.
I gotta try to find a. Is there clips?
dude.
Yeah, there is. You can find one, but definitely throw it in so people
Yeah,
can
I'll
see
throw
it.
it
Because
in.
dude, it was.
I have nothing on my Instagram about soccer, and I hopped on one day. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think it was all over like Dago TV.
Yeah.
all that
Oh,
shit.
sure.
Yeah, it was like.
Okay, I'll probably find a clip on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
time. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad we got out of there when we did.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
especially with the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it was away from us, so it's not like we would have.
But still, I'm sure there's other fights that happen in the park.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. There was so many times during the game, you know, when everybody gets up and like starts staring. I'm just like, watch the game. Who cares? Like, if they're gonna get into it, let them get into it.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I feel like baseball is not as bad, but soccer and like football
Fans?
feel like
Fans wise?
bit-
I think any sport, dude, because everybody just here's the thing is you have fans and you have like there's like fans that can like talk shit
yeah.
and like be respectable about it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have fans that go to get drunk and have a good time,
Right.
and
Yeah.
those people don't know how to like be cool
Yeah, that's
because
true.
they just like they're there to just kind of get fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, I'm here because like I fuck with the team, but also I'm just
Mhm.
here to party. I think those people are a lot of the problem with any team. I'm not saying I'm not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
pointing
yeah.
a finger at anybody. I'm just saying it's like
Go there and have fun.
yeah, just
It's
have a good
literally
time.
never that serious.
It's not.
Mm.
You're fucking there for a
Your
team.
team
I
lost,
don't
your
care
team
They
what-
don't know anything about you. They don't care about you.
Dude, I don't care what team you go for. Like, I can never imagine wanting to get in a physical altercation because someone's like, "Fuck the Dodgers."
Right. Okay,
Hey,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like,
mean, this is I agree with you, but also there's a part of me that's like I'm also passionate
Right.
about what I'm passionate about.
Right.
And if I fuck like the thing is like
okay, I
they,
get what
you
you're
like
saying.
yeah, I'm not the biggest like baseball guy. Like yeah, I like the Dodgers whatever, but now if I'm at a game, a Raider game, and somebody's like, "Yo, fuck the Raiders," now I might have a problem. Now I might have a little bit of a.
But why does that affect you if it's like, I mean,
I don't know.
They're not talking
dude.
shit about
No,
your kids.
And this is the thing, is like, I get the whole point. It's not that serious. It really isn't. It's not. But to me, I don't know why. But maybe it's just the Raiders. But I just like, I'm so like, I love them so much. And maybe because they sucked so bad for so long,
it just builds.
That I'm just like, nah, dude.
I think that's what it is. Because like you being like a Dodgers fan, Raider fan, you're under scrutiny.
Oh, my whole
San
life,
Diego.
bro.
Yeah.
We used to cook you in high school.
Oh, dude.
About the Raiders.
Always. I've gotten cooked my whole life, dude. In elementary school, it would be like Jersey Day, and I'd show up.
The only kid.
Fucking Charger jerseys, bro.
He shows up in a Randy Moss jersey.
Fucking, I had my Charles Woodson jersey, just like, yeah, fuck y'all.
Were you a Raider fan too, or?
No, I was a Chargers fan. Yeah, I grew up a Chargers fan, but baseball, my dad's a Dodgers fan, so I grew up.
Well, his family's from LA.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, my dad. So I grew up like the only Padres games I went to as a kid.
Dodger
were
games?
if they were playing the Dodgers,
Yeah.
or us going to LA
Right.
to watch those games. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and my thing, I've told Evan this multiple times. I don't dislike the Padres,
Right.
but when they're playing the Dodgers, I hope you
Same.
guys get
I'm the
fucked.
same fucking way.
But you know, I don't want to go there. But some of these fucking Padres fans are fucking chirping hard, and I'm like, dude.
It never affected me like that. Like I love the Padres. There was times where I root for the Dodgers because my wife's a Dodger fan.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, because
Oh,
her aunt was a diehard Dodger fan because
yeah,
back
me,
when
me and Lo got it like that. We're locked
yeah
in.
when
Damn, I
when
didn't
she
We're locked in.
when she used to listen to radio, the only games they aired was the Dodger games. So she became a Dodgers fan years ago and whatever. I'm like, who cares? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be fighting over it. And she was all shocked at me when the Dodgers were playing in the World Series, and I was like, I hope they win. Like you guys are going for them. I could care less.
would be like
and she's like,
that,
how could you
too.
be like that? Because she's very like, if we watch a game and the Padres are winning, she'll throw her hands up doing shit. And she's
Oh,
like,
she's hate watching the Padres.
right, like she's diehard Dodger. She's like him,
yeah.
and she's like, how could you be going for them? I was like, because you're a fan, Lauren's a fan, my team's out.
Yeah,
Why
why
not?
does it matter? Yeah,
Why does it
I would-
matter?
The same
I'm
thing.
always
Right.
like that, even in football. Like if someone is in the division, and except the Chiefs. I do not
Yeah,
want the
thank you
Chiefs to win.
for clarifying.
Yes, that's a caveat. But I'm saying like if it was like if the Padres were in the World Series, I would want them to win 100%.
Same.
Yeah,
If the
Same.
Dodgers aren't there, obviously,
yeah.
like then I would want the Padres to win. If the Giants were there, I would want them to win
Yeah.
because I don't know, it's kind of like West Coast,
Right.
divisional.
Well, yeah, but I also love San Diego. Like I really do. Like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
where
yeah.
I'm from. I fucking love it here. So I'm like, if they're doing good for the city and like winning for the city, fucking sick, dude. Like that's
Why not?
awesome.
yeah,
That's fucking dope.
More hype for us.
You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah.
sick.
yeah. I want them to be good. I always just tell people, I'm sorry, you guys are gate kept by the by the fucking Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, who knows? I mean,
That would be crazy for the city, though. if
Dude,
the Padres
so
won the World
fucking-
Oh,
Series.
amazing.
super cool.
That would be so sick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they'd have to get through the Dodgers to get there. But
yeah,
if they did,
I
I would
would
want
be
them to win.
sad about that and probably upset about it, but I'd get over it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Because I'd be stoked for
A win's a win, you know.
I'd be stoked for my friends and
Padres
family that are like
Yeah.
die hard for Padres. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Is your dad a Dodger fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're all Dodger fans because my cousin. May God rest his soul. You know.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
That's the only reason why we're like so in tune with them is because what they did for him.
Right.
You know, they were so like
Big part.
yeah.
Yeah. Can't
Kershaw, Matt Kemp, all them just fucking took care of my cousin Josh and his last.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I'll show you videos later. They had like YouTube videos where they brought my cousin out on the field.
No shit.
Yeah,
I
Matt
didn't know
Kemp.
that.
One game, my cousins were sitting on the side, and Matt Kemp like walked over and like took off his jersey, and they were just like, "Oh, thank you so much."
What?
And then he like took off his hat,
Shit,
gave
I
him his
don't even
hat,
think I
took
knew
off
this.
his fucking.
Yeah, how
he
did I not know
he took
this?
off his cleats and gave him his cleats and everything. Yeah,
What?
yeah. My cousin Ryan still has them.
No
Shit.
shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they did a lot of shit, and then his
That's fucking awesome.
I think his make a wish was to go out on the field, and Kershaw pushed him out on the field.
Damn, I didn't know
No
that.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
That is fucking
That's
sick.
fucking
yeah, and
awesome,
that's
dude.
Yeah, that's why when people give me shit, I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and explain my life story about why I'm like, so yeah, I'm like, it's fine. I'm not about to make you cry for 30 minutes
Now,
about
anyone
it.
who's watching this, whoever talks shit to you being a Dodger fan, just feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself, all right?
Any of our friends that watch this and they're like,
Like,
oh,
damn.
Yeah. So while I ate your shit, while you were talking shit, just know there was a bigger purpose and a bigger reason why I am the way I am.
and then behind it, Evan's like, also, we fucking won 2 World Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse ring and a real ring. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, the COVID ring or the Rona ring?
Yeah.
That's a ring, dude.
Hey,
Fuck
ring's
that
a ring.
shit.
A ring's a ring.
Any team that would have won that year,
It would have been fine.
yes.
Yeah.
That's but every it's funny
Because
because
it's the Dodgers.
every fan base has said it. If our team won it, I would claim it. It was real too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Good, dude.
A win's a
But I
win.
get it. It's half a season. It's whatever. All right.
But no,
Enough about
speaking of fighting, I think we're going to have a new fucking segment because shit always happens at the fucking dog park. All the fucking time. Well, I think some dog people
that.
just.
Dude, your fucking dog park is insane.
It's
dude.
going to be a segment. There's almost another fucking fight
Well, it's gonna be a segment because you're there.
every fucking
And just to
day.
clarify, you always go to the same one.
Yeah.
You never switch it up.
Aside from Hilltop Park, it's Roar Park.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
big. It's
Cole, here's the
fucking
thing.
lot
Cole,
of space.
Cole goes to 4 places outside of his house.
Work.
He goes to work. He goes to dog park. He goes to camping. And
Albertsons.
Albertsons. Yep, there it is. There's his 4 places.
But
Those are
anyway.
his home bases. He doesn't leave those.
To give a little context before we get into it, there's a guy I know there, been seeing him for years. He owns a boxing gym on 3rd Avenue right by Wendy's.
Okay.
And I met him like last year sometime. Cool dude. He even told me, he's like, bring Dylan in. He's like, I'm a coach. I used to fight, have some records, all this shit. Shooting the shit with him. And me and Lauren go on Saturday where we we say what's up to him. We're chit-chatting. We walk towards the back a little bit. We start walking back. And he's a very sarcastic guy. Very just, that's his personality. I understand it. Some people might not.
Is it come off like dickish?
It can. Yes.
Okay.
He might have a chip on his shoulder because he's a fighter
yeah.
and whatever the case may be.
that. I
But
really do.
after knowing him for a while, he's a cool guy.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
But we start walking back
Dick
and we start hearing these people fucking just chirping at each other. And we get a little closer. Now there's another dude I saw there and he's like, the fuck are these people yelling at? He's like, it's my day off. I don't need this bullshit on my day off. And it's that dude yelling at some dude and his girlfriend. Like there's like a bench and they're screaming at each other. And the dude starts getting like cholo on the boxing dude. And he's like, he stands up and he's like, you want to fucking throw it? And he's like, by all means, let's fucking roll it down. He puts his phone down, takes shit out of his pocket. He's like, if this is how you want to do it, we could square it like men. Shut the fuck up, stand the fuck up, let's do this. And the dude was like, all right, really? And then the girlfriend starts mouthing off. She starts recording. He's like, record all you fucking want. Then the guy goes, you know what? I'm just gonna call 911. If you like instantly, I'm gonna fuck you up I'm gonna call 911. Like I look at my buddy, I was like, really? All that shit? And he goes, you don't want this fucking smoke. You don't fucking know me, dude. And it was a younger kid too. Like I would say about 20.
yeah.
And he was just mouthing off. And then Lauren's like, what are you gonna do if they fight? I was like, probably break it up because this dude's gonna fuck this kid up. He does not know
Yeah.
his background. Like this dude's gonna get fucked up right now.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's always shit popping off at the fucking dog park.
You know
It's also
what it is?
Hilltop Park, bro.
You know what it
No,
is,
not
though?
Hilltop Park. Fucking Roar.
Oh, that's at Roar
that
Park?
was at Roar Park.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
thought it was right here at Hilltop Park. I was like,
No.
I don't know. It's
No.
Hilltop
You
Park.
know what it is? though?
Roar
Like,
Park.
if you're gonna get an altercation, you see some dude start taking his phone out.
And he was nonchalant.
No,
He's
but
like,
I
okay,
mean,
we're
like,
we're
putting
doing
his
this.
phone down. He's
Yeah.
like, all right, dude. And you're kind of like, oh, this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He means business immediately. I'm
When he
like,
started
I'm
taking the shit out,
good. I'm good. No,
the guy was already
I'm cool.
up.
I'm cool. We're cool. We're
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah,
what I would.
That kind of goes back to like what we talked about last episode.
Evan being a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that too.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about
Kind
that?
of crazy shit.
Yeah.
We talked about me being a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Said you're a bitch or an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how
You're an
Cole doesn't know how to Google shit.
Yeah.
Did we talk
But
about
nowadays you just genuinely don't know who has like trained or who has like you can't just fuck with random people. Like
No.
that
True.
kid,
Yeah, it's true.
If he went to get in a fight with that guy, like you said, he would have gotten fucked up. And
Yeah.
you just bad luck of the draw, the guy that you decided to fuck with that day,
Yeah.
boxer.
Yeah.
You don't know. You should just
don't-
think of
yeah.
everyone like you don't know who you're in public, and you're like,
Yeah.
you try to fight someone. What if this guy knows Muay Thai? The guy knows jiu-jitsu. This guy's a boxer.
Yeah, what if
like,
you just end up in a rear naked choke in front of like 60 people
Right.
on the floor and everyone's just like, oh, dude.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad used to say, he goes, you
choked out.
just never underestimate anybody.
Right.
Because my dad was always a smaller dude, like,
Yeah.
but he could fuck shit up, like,
Yeah.
just the way it is. But I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it
fucking-
really is bad luck of the draw.
Yeah.
that the one guy.
Yeah,
that
the one guy you're
decided
like, fuck, this dude trained for this long?
Right.
God damn it.
he gives him a 2-piece. And
Yeah, you're just like
sleeping.
sitting there, you're looking at your girl, and you're like, hey, did that guy walk away? Did we fight or what?
Yeah.
He's
He's
like, dude, you're knocked out. Like, you just woke up.
he's shown me clips before of him boxing. I was like, this dude knows what he's fucking doing. He's been doing it for fucking 20 years.
Is he a big dude or?
Now he's gained a little bit of weight, but because he's just a coach now. He's a coach, but he's
How
like,
old, how old is he?
probably 35, 40 my age.
I mean,
I'll
like-
knock his ass out
yeah.
any day.
But I mean, by looking
I'm
at
just kidding.
him,
I'm just
obviously
kidding.
you can't tell. But does he look like kind of built and stuff, or?
No, it's
Okay, so
it's the
that's
illusion.
why- that's
It's
why-
the illusion.
Yeah.
But he remained calm, started putting his shit down. He's like, if you want to throw it like
Yeah,
that, let's
fuck
fucking
that.
do
See,
it.
that's a scary person.
Yeah.
yeah, because you don't know, dude. You
Yep.
just have a sleeper. It's a sleeper build.
Yeah.
It's a sleeper build, dude.
Yeah,
But the
it is.
fact that the dude got up all ghetto and then was like, well, I'm just going to call 911. And we're like, really? Really, dude?
That's where it escalated to.
Really, dude?
At least pull a gun out. Fucking puss. Damn.
Shit.
If you're gonna be a bitch, at least be a real.
Yeah,
bitch.
at least be like a bitch. And just
Yeah.
be like, you know what? Fuck that. You playing with me, son?
Be like, never mind. My
Yeah.
fighting goes out the fucking window.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not about to
exactly.
die out right now. at the
Right,
dog park.
exactly. Be like, I'll fucking shoot you right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but
Allegedly.
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 Allegedly pull out the blicky with the sticky, huh?
So Roar Park is just a scene.
There's
for
always
you,
fucking
dude.
something. Someone mouthed off to me the next fucking day.
At Roar
No
Park?
At
way,
Roar
dude.
Park.
You gotta find a new park.
Dude.
Yeah, just stop going to Roar Park, dude. That's clearly, that doesn't happen at Hilltop Park.
No, it doesn't. This dude was just, you could tell he was a new dog owner. I just saw it. He had his dog on a leash in the dog park, which is like, it's a
Did
sign.
they make a dog park there?
It's been there for like 8 years. It's right where the playground is.
So like no leash, you're kind of in an enclosed area.
It's all enclosed, yeah. But usually when dogs are on a leash inside of a park, it's like a dominance for other dogs for some reason. There's a study on. I've researched it before.
like
Trust
don't want to pick on the dog who's on a leash.
me. Right. So I'm walking
Wait,
in.
so if the dog's on a leash,
Other dogs might want to bully that dog, and the parents or the owners usually like pull him back, and that teaches the dog like if other dogs walk up, you're supposed to like cower and do this kind of shit. So there was like
Pussy ass
two
dog.
people in the dog park. I walk in, listen to my shit like normal, and he's a couple feet away, and he's like, "Yo, is your dog friendly?" Like, I'm just opening the door, and I'm like, "What was that?" He's like, "Is your dog friendly?" And he's like pulling his dog back already, and Chewy's not even in the door yet. I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't be coming in the dog park." And Chewy, when he sees new dogs, his hair comes up. He doesn't do it when he's aggressive. He does it when he's excited.
Yeah.
So he runs up on this dog. He starts sniffing, kind of playing around. He's like, and this dude was like yanking his dog. He's like, "Dude, your dog's being aggressive." I was like, "My dog's not being aggressive. He's smelling your dog. Maybe take your dog off the leash."
yeah.
He's like, "Not when your dog is like this." And I was like, "Chewy, come here." And Chewy starts walking like towards me because he listens. That dog like growled and snapped at him. And I was like, "Your dog's fucking aggressive, dude. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Your dog growled at him first." I was like, "I'm standing right here."
Yeah.
He didn't do shit. He just listened to me and walked away. Get the fuck out of here. And I walked away, and the lady was like, "Hey, did that guy say something to you?" And she had like a little dog there. And I was like, "Yeah." And I told her the story. She's like, "He did the same shit to me." And she had like a fucking wiener.
little-
She had a wiener dog.
Little foo-foo ass.
A
dog.
wiener dog.
Little fucking Shih Tzu.
Yeah. And he says, he was like, "Yeah, your dog's being aggressive to my dog." I was like,
Shut
fuck
up,
outta here.
pansy ass.
Shut
Is that the
up.
same guy that called 911?
"No,
Fucking,
no."
Oh, if it was the
Boxer.
same guy, I would have.
And then he tortures the dog and takes it outside the park and just stands by the fence. And more people start
It's
coming
like
in.
literally the worst thing you could do.
And more people started coming. All the dogs started playing and stuff. And he's just there with the leash, fucking outside the park. And then he goes into the small dog park, which is 20 pounds and under. And people were telling him, like, "Dude,
What
you
kind
can't."
of dog did he have?
He had a husky. And they're usually more vocal of a dog. Like,
Yeah, they are, yeah.
we know that. But he brought his dog into that dog park. And people were like, "Dude, you can't have your dog in here.
Yeah.
It's a fucking 95-pound dog."
Yeah.
He's gonna step on another dog,
Dude.
and break him.
But people just
Wow, dude. Cole the dog park, man. Look at you.
You heard it here first. If you want to get an altercation, go to Roar Park.
Yeah.
Roar Park.
If you're looking for the smoke, go to Roar
Hope you
Park.
find Cole.
Yeah.
Bring your dog. Bring your most aggressive dog.
Don't do that. If you have an aggressive dog, don't bring them.
Dang.
But no, there's always something. So it's gonna be a new fucking segment. The
Yay,
bullshit that
dude.
happens at Roar.
Yay. Yay.
Well, you didn't like
dog-
that fucking crazy fight that I showed you?
Oh my god. That makes sense why you're at Roar Park. I thought about that
Yeah.
the other day. Because I was like, wait, why the fuck are you at Roar Park? Now it makes sense.
Well, Hilltop's only off leash till noon.
Oh, because then after school kids and shit or what?
Oh, I didn't know that it was off leash at all.
Yeah, it's about a year old.
Oh, it's relatively
Mhm.
new.
All that flat area.
In the back where we used to play fucking ultimate frisbee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
Oh,
your
shit, I didn't know
And the
that.
bench where we used to like fucking party at.
Yeah.
That's
All those
not-
gazebos are
Yeah,
gone.
they're gone. They
right?
took. Remember when we were
took
like
the
in high school? They
benches
took the fucking benches away.
Yeah, there's
And then
one
they took
gazebo,
the table away,
no bench.
and then they put them
The
back.
table's gone too.
Yeah, because remember we would like tag on it and do all types of gnarly shit.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
Allegedly.
like go back there and fucking drink Four Locos and rip Swershers.
God. Every time we bring this up, memories flow back.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Someone I won't mention his name, but there was someone I remember.
You can whisper. You can
we,
mute
like,
it out.
ditched. Oh, yeah, I could believe it. Fucking
Yeah,
one
well,
time.
I mean, yeah, dude, fucking. Well, I don't want to go
Yeah,
into depth on this.
Damn, he's gonna.
I don't want to keep.
He's gonna have
bleeping
to
it.
like. He's gonna have to clip. Yeah, that's why I
I'll
stopped.
bleep
talking.
it. But it was funny. Like I remember him. Like we were with the.
Yes. Also bleep that.
Yeah, I will. And we had ditched, and we were like drinking at the park.
Yeah.
You know, and this fucking guy like falls asleep on his back and does the classic like on his back and shit. And we're like, oh fuck,
Kick him over.
fucking flip him over. And I'm like, fucking Hilltop Park. If those gazebos weren't there, we would not have went there.
Yeah.
It just we had a place to kick it.
Yeah. You really.
It was
did.
like that grass area by that gazebo where you walk in on the right side where it's like the people's
Yes,
backyard.
Yeah, there's a little
Connect-
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the last gazebo.
Yeah, that like
It's
that.
still standing.
I know.
Mhm.
The gazebo's there, but the table and bench are gone.
Yeah.
Damn, I remember being at that gazebo. What was that orange bubbler you had?
Oh, Jamin, dude.
Is that what it was?
I had a name. I had a name for all my little pipes. Jamin,
Yeah.
a little orange one.
Yeah, I remember.
Dude, I remember one time. Sorry,
band
here we go.
camp?
Fucking yeah, one time in band camp, dude. We got weed from you.
For me,
Yeah, I was with Jacob.
allegedly.
It was, dude. It was literally called Laker Kush.
I remember that. Remember I had it in my locker and it reeked.
Yes. Yeah.
I opened it.
Jacob and I immediately walked to Hilltop Park and just ripped it.
Yeah.
That whole nug.
His
just
cousin
gone.
had a medical card at that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I-
back when you had to have a fucking card.
I remember
Yeah.
him being like, dude, I remember
It
this
was dang.
specifically. The nug that you gave him looked like a Christmas tree. It was wide and then it just went to a point and we were both just like, it looks so sick. Yeah, it was like one of those things.
I remember Cole, I had it in my locker and like probably showing one of my buddies on like nutrition break or like in high school and I barely popped it and the whole hallway just fucking
That's some
reeked.
good shit, then.
And I was like, oh fuck. And you know, it's an outdoor hallway and I remember being like, oh fuck, stuff that shit back in. And then I walked by my locker and like, you know, the little slits. I was like, oh, dude, it fucking reeks. I was like, damn, this is fucking burnt, dude.
You should just rub some on the locker next to it.
Yeah, which would have been probably my locker or one of our friends' lockers,
I was gonna say probably.
which all probably had sketchy shit in it.
that was
allegedly. Sorry,
that was
Mom.
junior year. 'Cause
Yeah.
freshman year is when we had lockers next to each other at the front.
No, that was senior year.
Or senior year. Did I say
Yeah.
freshman
Yeah.
year?
This is high school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
See what I got to look forward to?
yeah.
Especially Hilltop area?
Freshman year was like chain gang shit.
Yeah, freshman year I had a fucking bottom locker and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hobo. I remember freshman football, someone broke into mine and stole my like practice gear and shit. I was like, what the fuck,
You're all
dude?
sweet.
Like, hey, they stole my cup. They didn't steal anything else.
Dude, I remember getting there one day and I was like,
Where's my jockstrap?
I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, where's my practice jersey? Like, who stole this? What was the point of that? What are you even gonna do with it?
Why is my jock and my mouthpiece gone, dude?
Oh, ew.
Oh god.
That's fucking hilarious. Somebody put their mouthpiece in here instead.
Doesn't fit right, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
do you remember have like my dad used to like boil them and you had like
and you put it in your mouth.
when you pull it out, there's like blood. You're like
Yeah, you just
Oh,
burn
dude,
your
it would
gums.
sometimes on your gums.
Yeah,
burn the fuck out of you.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hurting on your gums.
yeah. I didn't like doing that, but you had to, otherwise your mouth would hurt.
Dude,
Football for sure. Lacrosse, I didn't wear one.
I molded. Well, one, I bought the smallest fucking mouth.
I did too, but I never wore it.
I like bought a small one and then cut it, so then it was like
yeah, because it does.
front like couple teeth.
Because you'd be like,
But then half the time I had it just clipped in my helmet
I
right
used
here.
to go like this to the rest
Mm-hmm. And then the rest,
because I wasn't wearing.
yeah. And then a lot of
Oh,
times, like I would throw it in when we would do like our walk ups,
Yeah.
when they would like check your whole thing.
I ran it risky, dude. I didn't wear a cup or do the mouth guard when we played.
Well, I had to
lacrosse.
wear a cup because playing defense.
Yeah, you're
I
on
take a
defense.
shot.
I got to be a lazy.
they didn't
fuck.
cup check you guys.
No. Well, I was on
They
the
would cup check us because
Yeah,
we
we
were
would-
defense.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, even
but
baseball,
I-
we'd have to cup check.
I was
all.
like an attack or like forward in other sports, so like I didn't do shit until the ball came to me.
right.
So I was like, dude, I'm not gonna stand here with a mouthpiece. Cup's like fucking uncomfortable.
Mhm.
However, remember fucking Miles?
Yes.
There was like a trophy that our coach had. This is Spencer's wife, Hannah, her
Mhm.
brother.
Okay, I know. I've never met him.
He had a cup broken.
Someone ripped a
I
shot.
ripped a shot, hit him in the balls,
No,
and
because that shit still hurts.
the cup
Yeah.
broke, dude. And our
No.
coach kept it as like a
Was
fucking
it-
safeguard.
yeah, this is why
being
you
like,
wear
this is
it.
the way you should wear a cup.
Holy
That
shit!
shit was cracked.
Did you guys see it happen?
No, we didn't say it
No.
happened. I think that was probably like his freshman year.
Yeah, it was like
Oh.
before we had started.
You're all,
Yeah.
that's why we wear these fucking things.
Yeah, my dumbass was like,
And you still didn't. You saw a crack cup and you're like, fuck it.
didn't wear it.
But also he
It
played,
impeded my running.
Got balls of steel over
he
there.
played defense. So
Yeah, that was also a person that played defense.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wanted to come back to you talking about ChatGPT
yes.
and AI.
Oh yeah, dude. What did you think about those weird fucking Pokemon videos that I sent that then Kenji sent 2 days later because he didn't look
Sorry,
at my
dude.
message? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just.
They were creepy.
dude.
They were sick, but they were weird.
Yeah, and then what about the other fucking page that I was like, dude, go through this account. It's like horror, like AI shit, where it's like some dude on like a chipmunk body, and it's like making
Yeah.
like weird noises.
I've seen that specifically.
Was it
Yes.
like a pancake guy? Or
And then there was
some
like a
shit?
pancake guy, and he thought, and
He's like,
just, like
fucking syrup.
oozing syrup out, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude,
Did you see that other
What do
one
you-
that I sent you that was like in Spanish?
yes, dude, it's
And like the cat,
Yeah,
is,
it's, like,
morphing
fucking-
and like doing weird.
what do you even
shit.
like type in to get that?
Well, there's got to
Make
be
the
stuff.
creepiest fucking pancake fat bastard drooling
No.
syrup.
So I know like a decent amount of like AI prompting. I do that stuff at work. Like you are creating like a prompt
Right.
of like what it should be.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them are using like the Google AI.
Yeah,
I
because
believe. It's,
Google
like,
AI, you can make it like very
the videos.
realistic, right?
Yeah. Like a lot of other AI stuff's pretty primal.
Yeah.
But I know the Google one is where like people are making really that page that you sent.
Yeah.
I'll put a video in here. Fuck, I feel bad for the viewers. That one you sent with the lady where her head.
Oh,
came
dude,
off the
don't put that.
body,
Don't
like-
put that on there.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. That shit's creepy, dude. I
Dude.
saw it and I was like, I wish I never saw that.
I'm glad I saw that during the day.
Yes, same. And I'm like, also, why did I have to see that?
See,
at
like
all?
those, if you're like scrolling before bed and run into those, you're like, I'm gonna.
That's
fucking
my
dream
algorithm,
about
though. My
this.
algorithm does that to me.
See, mine is AI podcasters, but babies.
The baby one.
Oh,
That one's
okay.
pretty
and it's like
funny.
Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan and Andrew and they're all babies doing it.
Yeah, no.
It looks fucking hilarious.
I think my algorithm knows I like horror shit, so they're like, here's all the AI horror
Are
shit.
you liking it?
No.
You know what?
it's because it's the duration you're watching it.
Yes, I was 100%.
Yeah, no, I'll watch it. I'll watch
But
it
you
like
probably watched it like 10
I watched it like
Right.
3 times. Yeah,
Right.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I like want to see all the shit change.
So
in
the
it.
algorithm is like,
Oh,
you
feed
like
'em-
these.
Yeah, feed
this
him
type
more.
of
Feed him more. I
content.
don't though, but I also get sucked into it.
That's right. That's why.
Do we feel like it's dangerous?
I think it's going to be.
What do you mean?
Do you
AI.
You don't feel like AI is dangerous in a sense that
Not
like
yet, no,
Not
No?
yet.
no, I don't think it's as smart as people.
yeah,
think
but
it
you never saw that like thing about
it's
where
not sentient
yeah
Yet.
yet.
but also did you ever see where I guess I forget where it was at. It was like a college. They were doing like a study on like AI. So they had 2 computers that were running off AI.
Hmm.
and they left them on, and the two computers started to communicate with each other, and they were watching it communicate, because it would like translate it.
Yeah.
Then it said, let's be smart about this, or something along the lines of that. And it created its own language, and the computers were talking to each other, and then they were like, pull the plug,
I think
turn it off.
on that too, they figured out that they were going to shut them down, and they tried to avoid getting shut down.
Yeah.
The program did.
Yeah. So they started speaking their own language.
That was a long time ago. That
Yeah,
was
it was-
2017.
Yeah.
But still.
Facebook actually did that.
It was Facebook? Yeah, see?
Yeah, and the last thing I saw was that AI robot going fucking ape shit on the fucking...
The ones where it's like, gets aggressive?
No,
It's
it just started going haywire, but it was still like connected, like fucking
oh, shit.
like to its thing.
No, I've seen
It's
the
actually
one.
really creepy when I'm looking at what there's.
Yeah, dude. I think the
weird.
computers knew that they were smarter than us, and they were like, "Oh, we don't need them." I think
Well, the
that's
weird thing-
I think that's what I get weirded out by.
But I think also even back then AI was even worse than it is now. It wasn't sentient though.
True.
Like I could go on ChatGPT right now and say let's create like a language and it'll help me do that.
Yeah.
But it's not forming original ideas. So like the way AI works is it's being fed. It can only provide you information to what it has.
Right.
Well, like ChatGPT has access to the entire internet.
Right.
Right.
And that it just the more people ask and answer and ask and answer,
It does learn.
learns from that.
It does
Learns.
Yeah, it's just fucking Ultron all over again.
Right.
Yeah. But I did want to bring up, I think I had sent it to you guys, this composer, Alvin Lucier, where he was creating music in a gallery after his death. So like, what did they do? They made an artificial brain made from his cerebral organoids, and they connected it to like an AI, and they're connected to like brass plates that generate sounds through like electrical signals, and they hit like mallets.
And was it his same style music?
That I don't know, but I know he was on board with this and said, "When I die, do
this.
And it is like
This
kind
is-
of putting someone's like dead brain to like an AI to make music.
I've seen too many sci-fi movies of this shit. That it's gonna become
It's kind of
something.
crazy.
Sarah
I think of like
Connor.
almost like Futurama.
iRobot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote.
I like thinking of it in a funny way, like in fucking Futurama. Remember how they had like the brains?
Right.
Yeah.
Or like Richard Nixon's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
That's how it's just gonna be a brain in a bottle, but it's gonna be some dude's voice, but a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fucking RoboCop.
Yeah, I don't
Have you
know.
seen the newest RoboCop?
No.
It's not new now, but the newest version.
No.
when was that?
Few years ago, the latest one
I don't know. This
Dude.
doesn't seem like it was a few years ago. I feel like it's.
might have been like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but it feels like a few years ago.
It's real easy to say.
If you really watch it and then see it, it's just his fucking brain and like a piece of his face. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think AI kind of weirds me out in a way, but I do use it more than I've ever used it.
And it's learning.
I will say, as someone that like, I think I use it every day now as like ChatGPT as an assistant, and I literally work with AI at work,
Yeah.
like part of my job. It's better to embrace it and learn about it than say like, like fuck this. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
be
gonna-
ignorant about it and just like.
Yeah, because
nah.
then you're just gonna fall behind,
Yeah.
and then it's like, dude, you might as well use it.
Oh, I know. I always like
That's why you tell me to Google shit, because I'm not with the times.
exactly.
But
dude.
next
I don't
time, maybe,
use it.
ChatGPT it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking ask ChatGPT, bro.
Was that just where you get all
Can
your
you
shit
make
now,
me a
dude?
fucking anime picture?
I can't just ask my friend for fucking something.
No, because you could ask ChatGPT and it'll do it 10 times better than I would ever
Sorry,
do.
I'd rather hear it from you.
Well, when I die, take my brain and put it in fucking ChatGPT.
Put it into ChatGPT.
and then you could talk to me forever, dude.
No, I don't.
You're gonna ask ChatGPT like, "Hey, how can I make a cheesecake?"
gonna say fucking Google it.
Now it's gonna be like, "Hey, ChatGPT, how can I make a cheesecake?"
Brings me to my next fucking question.
Okay, sorry, that's my phone going off.
Really, dude?
I wasn't sure if it was mine, so I was
No.
like,
Sorry, I'm fucking famous, bro.
Airplane mode, bro.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, I'm famous, bro.
First time it's happened. It's all right. I'll let it slide.
Sorry, I used to be a rapper, bro.
I got a question for you. I've been thinking about this. Not thinking about it for years.
Years?
"It's a heavy thought."
That is a heavy thought.
I haven't
To
been thinking about it for years.
Just now bring it up? 12 episodes deep. All right, let's
Yeah.
go for it. Hit me.
Is cheesecake a cake? Because to me, it's not a cake.
Why though?
Yeah, let me hear your reasoning why you think it's not a cake.
The crust,
Okay.
pie tin, the consistency. It's not a cake. It's a fucking pie. If you were colorblind and saw a pumpkin pie and a cheesecake, they're gonna look the fucking
Well, if
same.
you're blind, you can't see anything.
I said colorblind. Did I say I said colorblind?
No, you
did
said
not
if you're
say colorblind.
He's like, if you're blind.
I thought I said colorblind.
Well, one, if you're blind, you're not seeing shit. And
Well,
you're
there
gonna
you
be like,
go. If-
you're gonna put your hand in it and be like,
Even better,
feels the same.
cheesecake is a fucking pie. It's in a pie tin, pie crust. It's a
Yeah, but
fucking
then
pie.
why is it not called cheese pie?
Because it's just the name.
That's a bad name.
It's a name of.
Is it?
It's a name.
Cheese pie? That sounds terrible, dude.
I don't know. My
Dude,
fuck
I'm
with the
thinking
cheese
of like a
pie,
bunch
dude.
of stacked up craft cheese.
Little fucking,
yeah.
little fucking queso pie, dude. I'm down for it.
Like a shepherd's pie or something. That's what I imagine. Like a cheese pie.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Who was Shepherd and why does he get a pie?
Because he probably was the guy who named it and fucking
He was
that was his
probably a
name.
shepherd.
The dude just fucked
He was a
ghosts and
shepherd.
made fucking food, and people were just like, "Here's a pie." After
Probably
you.
some dude in Europe. I think it's like from the UK or Ireland or something, right? Shepherd's pie.
Yeah, probably.
Is there even shepherds these days?
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
Why did they used to carry
100%.
that staff?
Well, because you
It had
had a
magic?
little hook so you could fucking grab his ass. Yeah. Get your ass over here, you fucking stupid lamb.
Stupid.
Well, I guess my
magic.
Fucking stupid little lab.
yeah. Get your fucking ass over here. I mean, it's cake is in the name, so I don't feel like.
But that's just a name.
Okay, what about ice cream cake? Is that not cake?
Ooh.
It's ice cream in the form of a cake. But it also has cake filling.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It's got cake in it. It's not
Okay,
just
so
pure
you're
ice
Right,
cream.
you're right.
Okay, what
That's
about carrot cake? Carrot cake has the same fucking
It's got
cream cheese.
It's got
shit.
It
in
also has
But it's
cake.
baked?
Cheesecake.
It also has cake. Cake.
Oh, you got me fucked up.
Cheesecake is
the-
baked as well.
See,
No, it's,
Yeah, cheesecake is baked, and then you put it in the
is.
refrigerator.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
so it's baked. So what's?
You could bake a pie.
I know, but I'm just
Apple
saying.
pie you put in the fucking oven.
Yeah, I understand that. So I'm saying it's. I mean, I get your point, but also
Just because it's the name, if you were to look at it and I served it
okay.
to
So that's like getting a Philly cheesesteak,
okay.
and then it's not a Philly cheese. It's a sandwich. It's a burger.
It is
No,
a sandwich.
I know it's a sandwich, but I mean, like, I meant what I'm saying is like, oh, so it's a burger, not a fucking sandwich,
It's cheese and steak.
but it's cheese and meat. So is a fucking cheeseburger.
It's steak. It's not ground beef.
Okay, but my point is, it's tomato.
All right.
Yeah,
what do you
so
guys,
it's just the name.
do you guys want to hear the actual?
I've
I
Googled,
do-
I've
I
Googled
do
it before,
wanna
and it
know.
depends on how you ask.
Oh, you Googled it. Weird.
No.
Now this
Oh,
fucking guy
now
can
he
use
knows.
Google, dude.
No, not recently, but I have. And if it depends on how you ask, it will both be right.
Cole's having an existential crisis over whether
That shit
cheesecake
pisses me
is
off.
a
It
cake.
I
pisses
Googled
me
it.
off.
I Googled
it's
it.
fucking made in a pie tin. It's got pie crust. It's a fucking pie.
So
I mean, you have points.
cheesecake is technically a tart,
The fuck is that?
closer to like a custard tart or like
Okay.
a flan.
Mm.
Is
So it's cheese tart.
Yeah, so it's not.
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna start calling cheesecake cheese pie now because of this dude.
So I guess the thing is, a cheesecake base is a pastry shell that sits at the bottom, Cole, like you were saying. But yeah, it's technically because there's no batter.
Right.
Batter is what dictates whether
Oh,
it's
what
a
a
cake.
cake. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, cheese tart doesn't sound good though.
Mm-mm.
Whatever asshole called it cheesecake
But
though. Is,
so to give them the benefit, neither does cheese pie.
I don't know. I kind of fuck with cheese pie, man.
I don't know why I just go to like Kraft mac and cheese, like cheese pie.
My mom made some shit like a cheese pie one time, and it was like some kind of like peppers and like cheese. It was like baked. It was actually really good, but you'd have to ask her what the.
I've
fuck
also never had your mom's Phillies, which you used to swear were the best.
Dude, well, okay. My mom also would get my dad would get this box of like Philly cheesesteak, not cheeseburger,
Meat.
meat.
usually it's
cheese-
ribeye or like
Yeah, but it was like
Cheesesteaks are
already,
not
it was
made
like
with
it came.
fucking ground beef.
like pre-cut.
I know that's what I said.
Just that's the way you
That's why.
make them.
That's why I said booby twap.
Movies. Data.
They came fucking like already like kind of sliced up,
Thin
and
sliced?
so you threw them in there and like chopped them up.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to get down on those, but my dad doesn't work for Cisco anymore, so
Gotcha.
probably wouldn't be the same.
Mm.
But yeah, when she made those those slapped.
So what I'm reading too is that according to Alton Brown, remember the science guy on like Food Network?
Bill Nye.
Morgan David?
No, Alton Brown. You guys remember that guy with the glasses? He was kind of like balding. He was like, his whole thing was like food science.
Yeah, was that the guy that did the show that was like how it's made but for food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that guy. With
Yeah,
the glasses.
Never
Yes.
fucking heard of this shit.
So really?
Mm-mm.
I
Maybe if
think
I saw him.
I think if you saw him,
It's because
yeah,
his last name's Brown. If his last name was White, he would know who it is.
According to Alton Brown, he said a basic cheesecake, it's sugar, vanilla, eggs, and dairy. That's a custard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're just putting the crust.
Under a
Yes,
custard.
but it's a custard on
But isn't
top.
it a custard?
But is it-
pie?
No, custard's not pie.
No,
Custard's just a
You
custard?
can get custard like in a cup.
It's custard cup.
Yeah. What isn't Cubby or Tubby Custard, dude? From Teletubbies.
What the fuck is Cubby Custard?
Tubby Custard, dude.
The fuck is that? I don't remember that.
You guys never watched fucking? Well, he did.
No, I didn't
I
watch.
did,
You
but
watched,
I don't
you watched
remember that.
Teletubbies, dude.
Teletubbies.
I watched Teletubbies when I was a kid.
Wait, what was his name?
Well, I couldn't be fucking a kid
That
and watch
fucking
Teletubbies.
son.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Tubby Custard.
What are all their names?
Arby Custard?
Tinky, Winky, Lalo, Poe, and
Oh, it's a fictional dessert.
yeah, it's not real. And then the vacuum comes out and
It
with this
looks-
long fucking
I
dick
have
nose,
seen
and he's
that.
all and slurps up all their shit that they don't.
When I
they
look up
spill.
Arby Custard,
Yeah, bro.
What is that?
That's what I'm saying. And then the fucking vacuum comes through and he
I don't know.
sucks it up, dude.
Is that from Teletubbies?
Yes.
that is from
Tubby
Teletubbies.
Custard, bro. Dude, I don't know
Why is
the
it
other
pink?
one. Wait.
Pinky
Wait, can we-
Stinky.
Tinky, Winky,
Poe.
Lalo,
Lala. Lala.
Lala.
Lala.
Tinky Winky.
Lala's
Lala,
a Mexican
Lala.
dude.
Yeah, he's
Lalo.
What's up, fool? I'm gonna fucking call the cops right now, dog.
Tinky Wanker.
Poe and I think it's the purple one I'm forgetting. Hit me with it.
What was the
Kenji.
son's name?
Wait, they had a lot of names. Oh, no. This is a
I
fucking...
thought there was only 4 of them.
No, there's
Orange, red, yellow, purple.
green.
Tinky Winky,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lala, Dipsy.
Dipsy, that's it.
Fucking Dipsy. Those are some weird ass shows, dude.
Dude.
You know, it's
kids-
kind of
my kids
creepy
kinda
looking
fuck
at
with
it
it.
as an adult. Like,
Yeah.
now that I look, like, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, but
Dude,
when I let my kids watch
What
it
if you
now,
woke up
I'm like
to your
down
bed
for it,
and a
though.
Teletubby was just like...
Yeah, I would be scared.
Didn't they have little like screen stomachs and
Yes.
shit?
And one of
Oh,
them,
yeah, it was like a
dude,
little pouch.
We watched an episode the other day, and the kids were like, on the screen, were picking strawberries.
They're still airing? Or are these
like,
reruns?
You just like watch it.
Oh.
You know, they have this thing, it's called streaming.
Let me go to the internet.
Yeah.
Google
He
it.
doesn't know. There's this thing called Netflix, bro.
I wouldn't think they're fucking still airing this.
No, it's
Can you still
it's
watch
on-
Barney?
Yes.
Do you watch that shit?
I've watched a couple.
My girl
episodes.
tried to
No, but
roast
they also
me for being a
remade
Barney kid.
Yeah, they.
I watch Barney, but
My girl tried
nowadays.
to roast me for being a Barney kid, and I was like,
Bro, I watched Barney
Sorry,
and
I had a
Teletubbies.
child.
Yeah, but then when you like look back at it now,
Dude,
you're like,
I love you.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this: Did you ever watch the Barney episode where they're like, or it was like a movie kind of, and they were like knights, and they were
I
like,
remember
dude,
that.
there's a scene, and I've said this so
I
many
do
times and
remember
made
that.
people laugh, where there's like a little prince popper boy, and he's all, and I stuck in my thumb and I pulled out a plum and said, "Oh, what a good boy am I!" And I fucking, dude, remember that? Like, what the fuck? And he really does. He like puts his thumb down in the cheesecake. That's not a
cheese
pie.
pie?
That's not a pie. And then he pulls it out and he pulls out a thumb and or like a plum on his thumb. And
It
I
was
was like, oh,
Barney's
fucking
Magical Music Adventure.
Dude. If you really look into it, those writers were fucking whacked.
Cool. Yeah, they probably just ripped a bunch of fucking meth and we're just like, let's record this shit.
It's a
You
bunch
know
of
what's the
kids.
other cool one I did fuck with? You remember Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yes,
Yeah.
love that shit.
That was
And he's all,
sick.
and he smell you. He's like, oh, hey, friend. Just like, fuck yeah. I liked all that shit.
I don't remember Bear. I remember that. I don't
It
think
was,
I ever watched
yeah,
it.
it was out of your.
Yeah.
time.
Yo, what the fuck is this?
I just that's what I'm saying. They remade Barney.
That's not Barney.
Yeah,
That's
Barney's
not-
like animated now. He's like
Oh.
3D.
Evan's all hashtag. That's not my Barney.
Hashtag not the real Barney. Well, even there was like a video when it was like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck is this?" And somebody at like Walmart was like, "This ain't Barney. Get this shit out of here."
Well,
Yeah.
dude, they changed everything. Have
Yeah.
you seen even
Blue's Clues is different. Well, that dude fucking
Even,
didn't
like-
I
shit
liked
happen?
it. I liked the new Blue's Clues guy.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
But even the store brand, like, have you seen like was it Golden Grams or whatever, or Teddy Grams?
Teddy Grams.
It's like a completely different logo. It's like all like 3D, looks
Honey
completely.
Bears.
They changed everything. Well, they changed Shrek for the new Shrek. He's like looks different.
Oh,
What?
does it?
There's a new Shrek.
Yeah, well, it's like
It hasn't come out yet.
remember like when Sonic was coming out and everybody
Oh,
and
like
his
roasted
eyes
the
were fucked up.
everybody
He
roasted
looked
the fuck out of it.
horrible.
Well, the same thing happened with Shrek. They kind of did the same thing. So
Wait, are they
why did they? Yeah, it's like it's not broken. Don't fucking fix it.
are they making it live action?
What Shrek?
Shrek?
No, it's not like
No, because my dad would have been casted as Shrek. But he knows it, dude. I'll tell the story and then if we
Yeah, we're
yeah,
getting
we can get out of here if we want. This was probably like Bria might have been like 2.5, and it was like one of those nights where like she just didn't sleep good,
Mhm.
and we had. So I was like out on the couch laying with her, and we were just kind of like, okay, like let's watch a movie and we'll just relax. And I remember like scrolling through, and like we pass like Shrek, and she goes, "Wait." So I go back. So I like land on Shrek, and she goes, "It's Pop Pop,"
No.
which is what she calls my
no,
dad. Yeah.
dude.
So she's like, "It's Pop Pop," and I fucking laughed
No.
so hard, and immediately it was like, I texted my dad at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, "Are you awake?" And then like he texted me when he woke up, and I called him immediately, and I was like, "Bria, tell me what you told me." And she was like, "Oh, I saw you on the TV today." And he's like, "Oh yeah?" And I was like, "Yeah, we were watching Shrek," and he started laughing.
Was this a thing prior?
What?
Like, or is that why you call him Shrek now?
No, dude, when I was a kid, we went to Universal Studios, and this is when Shrek had like just come out. So it was like,
Popping off.
you know, when like the characters come out and they
Yeah,
like, the
yeah,
whole thing. Shrek came out of his little like fucking hut in his swamp, sees my dad, points at my dad, and then points at him, and he's like,
No fucking way.
Like
swear
he's
to,
an
I
ogre.
swear to God.
What?
We have a photo on our fridge still of my whole family with Shrek.
Shut the fuck up. I've never even put the
Dude,
two and two together.
I will send it so Kenji can put it in the end of this podcast so you can see the photo.
What?
That's so it's what Shrek would look like if he was buff.
And fucking Puerto Rican. Shit. But yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. That she's like fucking pop up? Or what did she say?
Yeah, pop pop.
Pop up?
No. But yeah.
I would have never put that.
Mm-mm.
That's a bit harsh.
No? You think it's harsh?
A little bit.
Why? Shrek's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Everybody loves cake.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
What about parfait?
Full
Everybody loves
circle.
parfait.
Full circle. Full circle.
All right. Well, episode 12 in the books. Look at us go. Maybe I'll post the clips on time, and maybe we'll post the episode on time.
You did that.
But that's also
so
with us.
enthusiastic.
What?
You're all episode 12. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm talking to the camera, dude. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, have some fucking more hype.
Yeah, hey, fucking Google it, dude.
I will.
Google enthusiasm.
How to hype your fucking co-host up.
All right. I'm going to throw my drink and then slap his lower back. And I'm going to call his buddy that boxes and be like, hey, come fuck this dude up.
And then hit the smelling salts.
And then hit the smelling salts after.
Then call 911.
True. That's the
Fucking
move. Okay, well, if you want to get people hyped to leave,
no,
go for it.
you're the hype dude. But
Get the fuck out of here, everyone. Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do?
no, you don't got to tell him to get the fuck out of here.
Well, you ain't got to go home, but you definitely can't stay. One of those?
No.
No. Anyways, episode 12 in the books. Follow us, the Garage Squad 3 on Instagram. Is it the same thing on TikTok?
TikTok, yep.
Same Garage Squad 3?
Garage Squad no 3.
No 3. So Garage Squad, TikTok. You can follow me at evsquilliam on Instagram.
Cole_Maynard.
Kenji, 3 dots, dot, underscore. It's not a good.
Is that 4 dots?
We'll tag it. We'll just tag it.
Yeah.
We'll tag it.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
We love you. Appreciate you. Thank you guys.
Peace.